and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Raging Cajuns headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Central Michigan's offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. Scanning the field, it's Flores. On target. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running inside. It's Townsend.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Fires quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Inside the 30. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking on the football. They do a little bit of everything. And early in this football game, Palmer, the defense gets a win.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback now, you got to turn the page, but you got to be reminding yourself, timing. Against the #1 rated pass defense, you've got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you got to have a plan.
The run inside. It's Reagan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Backed up in their own end, maybe a quick hitter. They get to him as he throws.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Flores. He's going for a big play downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reagan. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Rockwell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And the Chippewas come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. changing into the field. Now on the option. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On the move, he fires. On target to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's Blue. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Chippewas! Excellent pass by the back on the option. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running inside, it's Bennis. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Rockwell. Picks up the 1st down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. On the run, it's Rockwell. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Cajuns!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Flores. Makes the grab, it's McIntosh. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Chippewas will have it first and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to go right back downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He's got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So they have a completion, but not much yardage to show for it as they are looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Flores. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rockwell. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Rockwell. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 15 team, the ECU Pirates. And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Now over to your game at Cajun Field. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns!
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Catching up with Central Michigan's head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Chippewas right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. Bounced off his feet.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The play action fake. Got his man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Chippewas are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Lewis. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there, gets it to the 30. And the Chippewas, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Running inside. It's Rockwell. Takes it the other way.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll pull it. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Makes the grab in their space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Rockwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Complete to the right. Touchdown, Louisiana! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's going to take off. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. And this quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Goes to the option. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Break. Here we go. Flip, flip, flip.
This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll run play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rockwell. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running inside, it's Rockwell. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Gonna run it. It's Rockwell. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
So important keeping those new downs coming. Getting that first down. We don't need to panic right now. We got a long way to go. We still got plenty of time to accomplish it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Upstairs to make the catch. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Trying to run, it's Blue. Maybe a crease. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
To the air on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. The offense changing the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He'll take it himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Here's the pressure. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he